from our perspective, I think when we look at what's going on in Turkey, it is an issue if it expands beyond the borders of Turkey. As it stands today, it's isolated to that country, which makes up a very small percentage of the MSCI EM benchmark. So it's less than 1% of the allocation overall.
Tell that to investors who are selling the other emerging markets, though.
Sure.
Right
So
now, right?
you see it basically impacting sentiment. So from our perspective, you have to make the distinction between an impact on fundamentals, which we have not yet seen, or just sentiment. So it certainly can weigh on sentiment for the near term, but we are of the mind that it does not derail this, what we think is a multi-year recovery for emerging market equities and those countries and companies that you can invest in.
What do you think, John? Do you agree? I mean, to this point, this crisis has really just roiled the currency markets for the most part. Equity markets, yes, they've seen a blip, but we're still near all-time highs here in the U.S.
Yeah, Bill, we've got to say that we are not looking for contagion or for an extended problem from this to other markets with Turkey. We think it's basically Turkey's problem. It was created at home, cooked in their own kitchen, so to speak. No pun intended. That was just an accident, sorry. But my point is that we do expect that this will likely be resolved, some kind of a rescue plan for Turkey. But we think very much like with Greece, it will really have very little effect on the European Monetary Union, on neighboring nations. It is a concern relating to stability geopolitically, right, while this gets worked out. But for the markets, we do not believe this is something that it will be a risk that will overhang even for a long term.